Hello there and welcome back to some more Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Everybody! This is a, I guess, remake of the Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon on the Wii. Normal dungeon, you collapse in a dungeon, you won't lose equipped items, you can't change the game mode later on. Hard mode, enemies more powerful than normal when you collapse, lose all items. Well, I'd rather not lose what I've equipped, to be honest.
Head for the tower in the sands. You're certain to find what you seek there.
So yeah, this game, I'll explain it as we go along, is an RPG, but it's not a classic RPG, it's a dungeon crawler RPG. Hence the name, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. The dungeons are randomly generated, you have jobs, and the game's really good. And the music's legit, because it's Final Fantasy music, remixed. Now, it's, as far as I know, there's no physical release of this, it was digital only for me.
Here we are! This is the tower in the sands! It harbors timeless power if you believe the rumors. Ready, buddy?
Heh, good to see you raring to go. First, let's take a look inside that bag of yours. Open the menu with X and select items to see what's in your bag. Your bag can only carry so much stuff at once, so keep an eye on your items, alright, buddy?
Great! Then let's get this adventure started!
Okay, well, I have nothing. Ability, I have a Chocobo Kick. My status is I have 48 HP, 3 SP, which is your special gauge. I have 21 of every stat and need 28 XP to level up. I also have no equipment options. I don't want to play two-player, I want to turn everything... Actually, it's fine, but I would like the grid, because it means I can see what's going on. Voice on fine. Music's going to be pumping loud, you might not be able to hear me okay, but that's fine. Who needs to hear me anyway? Right, so, I'm going to use the control stick. Each time you press up, a turn passes, so I'm making turns go by pressing up. Hey, this is a mysterious dungeon. The layout of a mysterious dungeon changes every time you enter. See those items lying on the ground over there? Dungeons like this always have lots of stuff to find. Looks like a pair of talons and a saddle. Those will come in handy. Go over and grab them so you can equip them. Open the menu with X and select items. From the items menu, just pick the gear you want to wear and select equip. I know they're just a basic pair of talons and a saddle, but they're better than nothing. Got it, then let's get moving. A rusty talon, a rusty saddle and a rusty talons. Okay, so items. Let's put that shit on. Oh, yes. So now you can see I have talons on. The saddle doesn't get reflected, but that's fine. You can see the map in the bottom right corner. Say, buddy, are you getting hungry? I see some Geisel greens over there. Munch on those and you'll be fighting fit again in no time. Select the Geisel greens from the items menu, then eat. Chow down. Quick. If you go too long between meals, you'll not only get hungry, but you'll start losing HP as well, so don't forget to snack. Geisel greens. So my hunger meter in the top left is at 97%. I should be fine. Aha, look over there. When you find treasure, more often than not, it's protected by traps. But don't worry, a trap like that's not going to stop us. Ready for this, Chocobo? If you hold down R, you'll move diagonally. Use diagonal movement to avoid the traps. Come on, let's go. Yeah, so you hold R and you can move diagonally. It's really useful. Oh, there, Chocobo, watch your step. I've got a hunch there's an invisible trap hidden here. Use A to attack and then the trap. Uh-oh. It doesn't matter, I'll just walk through it. You heal over time. As long as you're not taking damage, you'll heal. Wait a sec before you use the stairs, buddy. In a mysterious dungeon, once you go to a new floor, you can't go back. That means if you forgot to pick up an item or didn't search an area, you're out of luck once you use those stairs. But if you're sure you haven't forgotten anything, let's push on. Yeah, I'm sure. Advance. Looks like we finally came across an enemy. Now, Chocobo, in a dungeon like this, it's really important to keep track of your turns. See, whenever you move or act, the enemy moves or acts too. Make sure you remember that above all else. Try taking a swing with A and make the enemy walk into range. You'll always fight on your own terms. So I'll take this buddy out so we can get on our way. So you attack and then he'll move. So that you can basically attack him for free the first time. 6 XP, thank you. Great. The story of this game is actually really interesting, but I'm mainly in it for the music and the gameplay. Sure, a lot of enemies in this room. Let's fight them off in the passageway behind me. No matter how strong you are, being outnumbered is bad news. Keep your battles one-on-one whenever possible. Yeah, it's a good idea. Basically... how do I... There we go. I need to, like, there we go. I'm going to take some damage, but that's because Sid's in the way. You don't want to be fighting more than one enemy at once, because they will all attack you if they're in range. And that's how you die very quickly. Yes. Level up. Wait. Okay, there's nothing here. I was going to say there might be some gear or something. Being secretive. Uh-oh, another enemy. This one looks tougher than the others. I've got an idea though. Open the menu with X and select ability, then hit him with your special Chocobo kick. Alright. I keep pressing plus to go to the menu. That's not the right button. Oh, phone call. Be right back. Hello? You alright? Let me find out. How we got you. Okay, I'm back. So we're going to use Chocobo Kick, which can also miss, by the way. But now we're going to use ability again. It's going to use all my special moves. I can only do it 3 times, but... Ow. You okay there, Chocobo? You're looking pretty pooped, which means you need this. Sid's extra special potion. Thanks. Where that is deaded.
Alright! Looks like we got through that in one piece. Let's move, Chocobo. The treasure's just ahead. I can smell it.
No. Treasure, you say?
Hold it.
Well, long time no see, my fellow courageous treasure hunters.
Irma. And Volg.
Well, I wonder, would this be the treasure you were talking about? Timeless power? Well, I'd say you were a tad too late.
And everyone died. The end. Chapter 1. The Savior of a Forgetful Town. Graphics do look like they've been polished up a little bit.
Ow. Where am I? I think I'm still in one piece, but what is this place?
What's this? Who are you folks? Fountains are for water, you know.
We aren't in the Tower of the Sands anymore, are we? Hey, the name's Sid. This here's my buddy Chocobo. We travel the world hunting for treasure. And now that you know who we are...
Hello. Welcome to the town of Lost Time. My name is Gabe, and I'm the mayor. Huh. I can't quite remember for sure, but it feels like it's been a long time since we last welcomed visitors to our town.
The town of Lost Time? I don't think I've ever heard of it. Chocobo, do you think we've somehow ended up in another world? You hear that? Sounds like a bell ringing. Wait, what?
Ah, that's the bell of oblivion. It makes you forget just about everything.
More importantly, who are you again?
Well, if you've already forgotten, perhaps it was never worth remembering in the first place.
Precisely. If you forget all your troubles, they're a lot easier to deal with.
I quite agree. No memories means everyone can just be happy.
Ah, Pastor Roche, Amori. It's just as we all say. Forget, there's no trouble or conflict. All anger and sadness wiped clean away.
Hey, hold on a minute. What's wrong with you people? Miss, have we met before? You look vaguely familiar.
No, I don't think I know you.
Oh, well, I guess this is the first time we've met.
Of course it is. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to our town.
Hey, wait a sec! Don't listen to these people!
Sherma, don't be so rude. How about acting more grown up?
Not to worry. And who might you be, Missy?
Sherma Magno. I live on Stella's farm just outside of town. But listen, you have to hurry out of here. That bell's going to ring and you'll lose all your memories.
Sherma, we've talked about this before. It's not like we're the ones who are ringing it.
Everyone forgets? Because of the Bell of Oblivion?
We need to go. When that bell rings, you'll even forget who you are.
What's the problem with forgetting things? Oblivion is bliss, you know.
Are you serious? You want to give up your memories of the people and places you love just like that?
Would you please calm down, Sherma? It's not too late. We're happy to have you live with us in Lost Time.
Absolutely not! Come along, you two. Aunt Stella's farm is safe. It's far enough away that you can't hear the bell. Hello? Let's go, now!
I think I may turn down the sound after all, because it looks like it might be peaking, so I'll fix that. Sorry if it's been peaking up to this point. I will fix it. I'll just turn it down 2 notches. This is Stella's farm. I live here with my aunt, Stella. Also, it's FF7's farm theme, which is like, oh yeah. Thanks, Sherma, was it? What was I gonna say? It was, don't push yourself, Sid. You'll give yourself a headache trying so hard to remember. Just come in and rest, why don't you?
Phew. Your friend, Sid, right? Finally fell asleep. He must have been really wiped. You're plenty lively, though. I'm Stella. Nice to meet you.
Oh, are you saying thanks?
Sherma, since when do you understand Chocobo?
Meaning's clear as day to me when I look into those big shiny eyes.
Is it now? Not to me, I'm afraid, but I suppose you can interpret for us. So, where are you from? Why come here of all places?
Auntie, I don't actually speak Chocobo, remember?
Just say que or whatever, and he should be able to make sense of it, right?
Hello? You really think so? Okay. Huh? You've actually understood what we've been saying the whole time? Are you kidding me? Why didn't you say so? Did you just want me to squawk at you like an idiot? Oh, I bet my accent was terrible. Hey, no, I'm sorry. You don't have to apologize. By the way, he and his friend Sid are treasure hunters.
Ah, all right. Say, Sherma, what happened to your staff? You usually carry it everywhere.
Huh? It's gone? Oh no, I must have left it somewhere in town.
Oh dear. Are you going back to Lost Time?
I have to, Auntie. I've got to find my staff.
I know it's important, but still. Chocobo, would you please go with her?
Yeah!
Be sure to save when you finish adventuring. While in town, select save from the menu to save your progress. X menu save. While in dungeon, select bookmark from the menu to save and return to the title screen. Select how to play under options to view detailed game instructions. Check here to review the controls and other gameplay hints. I don't need no goddamn hints. I'm a professional. I'm going to turn it down a bit. If we make it 5 and 7. So the voices are still louder than the music, which is good, but it's not so loud that the audio is going to shit itself. Also, you have free movement in the towns. Enter the dungeon, part 4 of 5 by Hero X. Part 4, Tools of the Trade. Don't let your items go to waste. Use them, Cooper. After all, they won't do any good after you've collapsed. Potions will heal you, while goss or greens to keep you full. And don't forget that teleport wings will let you flee from trouble, Kubo. Keep a stock of these items on hand and also gear up with talons, a saddle and a collar. And finally, you're going to want to carry some magicite to summon beasts, Kubo. And those are the 7 dungeon essentials as selected by me, Mo. Dungeon Hero X. Enter the dungeon, part 3 of 5 by Hero X. Part 3, Master of the Monsters. There are all kinds of foes lurking in each dungeon, Kubo. In addition to attacking and defending, some baddies can also steal items, while others can poison you or even cast spells, Kubo. Every foe has its weak points, but that won't make a lick of difference if you find yourself surrounded, so be on your guard, Kubo. If you want to make it out alive, you're going to need bronze and brains, Kubo. Know your enemy, that'll help you decide whether it's time for fight or flight. I'll read all the shit, why not? So somehow I managed to find part 4 and 5, or part 4 and 3. Enter the dungeon, part 1 of 5 by Hero X. Hey rookie, welcome to the wide world of mysterious dungeons. Dungeon Hero X is here with the clues you can use to become an awesome hero like me, Kubo. Part 1, turn it up. Combat is turn-based, duh, if you don't know that, you're a rookie forever, Kubo. In a turn-based system, you move first, then your foes move, then you move again, and so on and so forth, Kubo. As long as you don't do anything, the monsters won't do anything either, so take your time and plan your moves, Kubo. It's true. Grandpa, Dad, Old man Sid is old. Bedtime. Nah, it's just adorable. Enter the dungeon, part 5 of 5 by Hero X. Part 5, talk with the town. If you ever need a hand, just look around you. The townspeople can be the wind beneath your warrior wings, Kupo. For example, visit the forge to get your gear honed, or call on the tool shop to buy basic adventuring supplies, Kupo. There's a fishmonger, a florist, and a chemist too. The more you take advantage of your resources, the better you'll fare in the dungeons, Kupo. If you manage to remember everything I've taught you, you'll be a dungeon hero like me in no time flat, Kupo. Is there anything behind here? I can't see. What items have I got? Oh, I've still got my rusty saddle and rusty talons equipped. Okay. Good. Enter the dungeon, part 2 of 5. Yeah, that's all of them. True tile. Another thing to remember is that the floor is divided into tiles, Kupo. You can move one tile per turn, but so can your foes, so you need to watch how you make your approach, Kupo. For example, if a foe is 2 tiles away and you take one step closer, that foe can get in and attack you on the next turn. So what should you do? Why, attack an empty tile, Kupo. When you intentionally swing and miss, the monster will take a step towards you, and you have to get the first strike, Kupo. Alright, let's go help Sherma. Hello.
When you need him, he's there. Whistling it. He's there. With
What?
eyes gently sparkling behind his mysterious mask. Nobody knows who he is, but everybody knows his name. Dun, dun, dun! Have no fear! Dungeon Hero X is here, Kabah! Yes, he's the hero of the new generation, Kabah! The H in hero stands for hush hush. His true identity is a closely guarded secret, Kabah. And the ERO stands for aerodynamic. The A is silent, whooshing in just like the justice I deliver. You're Chocobo, am I right, Kabah? And the mysterious dungeon has left you in a daze. Am I right, Kabah? Yeah! And today's your lucky day, Kabah. I present to you this present. You might not know what it's for yet, but it's sure to come in handy, Kabah. You're now the proud owner of a buddy registry. Yes, you're welcome very much, Kabah.
See, this wasn't in the original Wii game.
And that's not all. As a special bonus, I'll give you this whisper weed, Kabah. I'm typing this. Hello? This time. Was there a last time? I don't really remember, but more importantly, we're trying to be inconspicuous here. Wait till you're in a safe space and check your key items menu to see how it works, Kabah. Now, my work here is done, Kabah!
Chocobo got a buddy registry. Chocobo got Whisperweed. Press Y to open the town map. Once you visit a facility, it's recorded on the map as an icon, like the mini-map. And are also displayed when you aren't sure where to go next. Try heading to one of those locations. Yeah, I'm supposed to go to town. Okay, alright, okay. Right, so that's that. And key items. Mysterious grass of an unclear purpose. And records all the buddies Chocobo has made. Right, doggo. Woof, you must be Chocobo. Excellent to meet you, little dude. I'm Wen, the lone wolf, lone canine. Oh, woof. A silo. Okay, there's nothing in here right now. But I can go in here, so you better believe there's going to be something in there eventually. The barn. Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Manali. If you've got questions about fish, I'm your cow. We're ready to dive into the wide world of fish? Yeah, sure. The best way to learn about fish is to start fishing. You've been to Morris's Mola Mola, right? The owner's quite knowledgeable about fishing lures. There are 4 good spots to cast your line around here: the stream, Seaside Park, the Font of the Goddess, and Levier Point. Different fish live in each area, so visit each spot and see what you catch. Oh, and have you met Blaru? The fat chocobo runs the storage facility. He's a real aficionado. He's always eager to get his talons on rare fish he's never tasted before. If you catch something new, you ought to go show him. You must be Chocobo. Oh, I know who you are. I'm Melanie. Do you have a minute? Yes. I'm not really sure where to start, but here are a few pieces of advice. If you're planning to trek through a mysterious dungeon, you always got to go prepared. No matter how tough things get, make sure you don't give up till the bitter end. Look through that lovely bag of yours and see if it provides any hints, although some obstacles are simply too tough to overcome. You never know if you don't give it a go, and if you fail, you can always try again as many times as you need. Each one of those failures will make you stronger. They call me Mulan. If you have any questions about equipment, do feel free to ask. Okay. Now you want to avoid curses at all costs. If you equip a cursed item, you won't be able to take it off. So next time you pick up a strange item, praise it before putting it on. If it happens to be cursed, you can get the curse lifted at the church or use the blessed rosary. Well, good luck out there, future hero. I'm Molly, a dreamy little gal who loves flowers. Oh wow, you're so yellow and fluffy. Why, you look just like a mimosa flower. If you ever want to know about flowers, just ask. Sure. Flowers are pretty and they smell great too, but what's truly fascinating is they're also important items. A florist flower in town, you can buy seeds and grow your own garden. You can plant mystery seeds in the field here at the farm. Show them some love, give them some time, and soon enough they'll be beautiful flowers. How long is soon enough? Well, if you go off and do a little adventuring, they'll bloom before you know it. Which flower will bloom, however, is purely up to chance. Just give it a shot and see what pops up. You are. A farm shed. We'll explore all of it, why not? Chocobo, obtain mystery person letter 3. To whoever finds this letter, I don't know when you're reading this, but I hope those kids are alright. May they know only good health. May they know only happiness. As a mother, that is my final wish. Oh. Is that Sherma's mum? Deaded. Deaded for real. Hello, Vato. Stop, I'm Chip. Pro treasure hunter. Hey, don't worry, Chocobo. I'll do you a favour. Try out. It's done. Alright. The windmill. I like this spinning grain mill turbine thing. It says this will be the this will be the flower garden of Shima and you can understand what we're saying. Well, in that case, hi, I'm Coco. Meowza. I'm just dying for someone to tell this to. Hello. I'm Chocobo, I guess. Alright, lads. I don't think there's anything further this way. Yet. Oh. Chocobo Mystery Person Letter 4. To my beloved, I know you're still searching for that tower in the desert, but I might tell you something very important. Our son Daryl now has a child. We've named him Sid. We can't wait for you to meet him. Yours, Pram. I wonder. It's probably, you know, just a coincidence that he's named Sid. Not important. Uh-oh. That was a Chocobo thief, and he just buggered off. He's like, nope, I'm out of here. See ya. Font of the Goddess. Oh, you can get in. Have a little paddle. This Chocobo is the cutest guy I've ever seen. I love it. I can't fish. With the right equipment, you could probably fish here. Probably. It's a shame I can't, because I'm just a stupid Chocobo. Right, let's go to town. Now, in the Wii version, this used to lag quite a lot. But at least you drop frames, but... Wow, all the fires in town have gone out. Wait, I don't know you, or do I? I'm Al, the protector of Lost Time. I'm a good boy who patrols day and night to keep the peace. I wonder if it was fate that brought us together today. Anyway, here's woofing at you, kid.
Welcome, welcome.
Can I help you? Since there's no fire, I can't do much. What do you mean, since there's no fire?
Welcome to Medit's Medicines.
Not that I can make any medicines when the fire's out. Not being able to use fire is extremely inconvenient. It feels so primitive. Oh, you need to have the ability to use fire. I see. Oh, you understand us. Hee hee, that's so nice. I'm Mimi. Pleased to meet you. A little bird told me that all the fire in town's been snuffed out. This is a remix of the song that was in the Wii version, but there was only one town theme in the Wii version, which was the fast theme. But this seems like a much slower, cooler pace, unless it was in the game and I'm just misremembering.
Welcome! Goblin is who I am. Cross my palm with silver and I'll tell your fortune. You give me 100 gil and I'll tell your fortune. What do you say?
I can't, I haven't got any money.
Oh, what a tease, and here it was all ready to fortune tell.
Yo, Chocobo.
The name's Deet, and don't forget it. Hello there, you must be Chocobo. Bravo at your service. As you can see, I manage the storage. Here at the storage facility, we take security very seriously. Folks entrust us with their gil and items, and we want them to know their goods are in good hands. Mayor Gale keeps the key on his person, and I haven't seen him today.
Ooh, have you heard?
I'm Hannah, and I know everything that goes on in this town. Yeah, but you're in a town where everyone forgets everything, so what good is your knowledge? Exactly. Church. Let's go speak to the pastor. A mysterious mirror. It glimmers hazily. This is from Final Fantasy 3. The actual 3, not 6. Ah, you're a Chocobo, yes? I'm Roche, and I tend to this town's spiritual needs. It's a little game I play with myself to see if I can guess where all the songs come from. I mean, there's a jukebox in like a pub somewhere that literally tells you where they all come from, but think it's this pub here. Welcome, I'm Maya. Nice to meet you all, but I'm afraid we're closed today. Hey, Sherma.
Chocobo! I found my staff!
Sweet.
See? Get! Huh? There are voices coming from the clock tower piazza. I wonder what's going on.
What's the difference between a plaza and a piazza? I'd like to know.
You probably all know why I've called you here. We can't seem to use fire in town anymore. As you can see, we can't light lamps or cook food, and our fireplaces serve only as interior decorations.
That's right! My cafe can't even serve hot cocoa! You see how that's a problem, right?
I tried taking a bath, but the water was so cold. It was like soaking in an ice cube.
I hope people like eating sushi, because my fish soup's an absolute bust. Isn't there something we can do? I don't even know what the cause of the problem is, much less how to fix it. But don't worry, there's a prophecy. And it says a savior is on the way. A savior? What can an out-of-towner do that we can't? Hey, what's going on? It suddenly got very dark.
Look! What's that?
Right for us!
Oh, that's... meeting's over, folks! Run for it!
Eek!
Ah! Run for your life!
Chocobo, did you see that? Let's check it out.
I did see that. I guess we'll go check it out, why not?
An egg?
Another FF7 song.
Looks like it, Sharma. Strange thing to fall from the sky.
Wait, I think the egg is hatching. Oh, it's a baby? It's crying. How do we make it stop? There, egg baby. It's gonna be okay. Get! Thanks, Chocobo. You're a great help. Help me. Aw, he's a cutie.
Odd, though, isn't it? I'm fairly sure babies don't come from eggs that fall out of the sky.
How would you know, Gale?
Wait, yes, that's it. This baby is... Could it be... Hold on. What did I just think of? What was I doing again?
Mayor Gale? Is something wrong?
This will happen a lot throughout the game, by the way. Someone will go, oh, I've got an idea, and then it just sort of stops. Because the belt holds and they forget.
Huh?
What? Babies can't do that. The baby disappeared into a whirlpool. Now what do we do? Look, Choco, there's still something inside the egg. The egg contained a mysterious baby, but something else is hidden in the shell. Oh, what a pretty brooch. You better hold on to it, Chocobo. I bet it's important. The brooch stopped glowing when I touched it, but maybe you'll have better luck. Chocobo got the brooch of memories. A brooch with an unusual shape. Press and hold LR in front of the black whirlpool to use it. The brooch of memories is a key item that lets you enter a whirlpool of memories. When you approach someone with a whirlpool of memories above their head, brr appears in the bottom left of the screen, while brr is shown. Press and hold LR at the same time to enter a dungeon of remembrance, which is basically the story quests. There are a few side quests as well, but most of them are story. And that's how they get around, you know, actually having dungeons in the world. They're in people's heads. Oh, what a theme. Blah, blah. Some enemies possess special characteristics different from Chocobo, such as acting only every other turn or taking damage from healing items. Pay attention to the special characteristics to get an advantage in combat. So this is if I had any jobs. I don't. I just have freelancer.
Finally, Kobo. From now on, you can call me with this whisper weed. I'll be there in a flash. Now, I'm gonna give you a stunningly useful piece of advice. Lucky you.
When you're next to an enemy, press Y to face it, Kubo. That's useful, because you can just go what, and don't use turns to do it. So if something sneaks up behind you, you can turn around. A savior from the skies. A prophecy, you say? Oh, my word. Hey. Yay! Occasionally you'll receive buddy points when you defeat enemies. Pick up buddy points to claim them. Buddy points apply to all monsters of a given type. For example, buddy points acquired to defeat a steel bat are added to the bat category. Oops, I need to check that again. Sorry. Collect buddy points to increase your rank and become buddies with monsters of that type. You can't become buddies with enemies you've never defeated, even if you increase your rank. You can check your rank for each monster type and the number of buddy points required to reach the rank from the buddy registry. Alright. I've got Alpha. I need 8 BP to unlock bats. Okay. Oh, apparently if you just press X, if there's an enemy next to you, it auto connects to it. That's good. This dungeon seems quite small. But we'll explore. Hey! My food level was drained. That's rude. Traps like that, they're usually one-time use and then they go away. Of course, I'm going to kill everything I can find. But it seems everything turned out fine. In that case, there's nothing more to worry about. Hey! Fuck off. Occasionally you receive job points when you defeat enemies. Job points you obtain apply to a current job. Collect job points to increase your job level and gain access to new abilities. Yep. It's all good. Okay, so I got some leather talons, which make my attack go up to 3. I like Big Mac. Also, I've got leather saddle +1, which increases my defense to 4. Cool. Boom. He's asleep. Even though I was missing, it didn't wake him up. See ya. I do like being able to heal just by, you know, default. It's good times. I wasn't facing him. You're not going to fool me. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. No, it's the other way around, but whatever. Look at him. Thank you. Advance. A new day is dawning on our fair town. I'm pretty sure those used to be voice acted. Maybe they're not. Maybe some of them are. Or maybe it's just after the after you beat the dungeon. I need to eat some Geisel greens at some point, but that's fine. That's an adamantoise. That's just a turtle. But he's only got one, oh, he only moves every 2 turns, so he's quite slow. Okay. He'll start telling me I'm hungry in a minute. Right, that's the boss. If you can tell by the red aura. JP and BP. You shouldn't have. Come on, Chocobo. There we go. Hey! That's that, you. Potions also heal your hunger, very slightly. You can now bring Steel Bat along as your buddy. Fantastic. Enemies can always spawn just wherever you're not. I wonder if I couldn't attack him whether I was just missing. You can now bring Goblin along as your buddy. Okay, let's eat a Geisel Green. It's 50 hunger. Now we can go to the next fight. The boss. Henceforth, I shall redouble my efforts to be the best mayor this town has ever seen. The best mayor. You're just gonna wait for the tech to wear off. Occasionally he's gonna hit me, that's fine. Here we go. You don't want to just, well, for the most part you don't want to just tank the attacks, because you'll probably die. You have to be a little bit clever. Leather saddle -1. Why would I have that? Oh, it's because it's been homed -1. That is you getting your SP back. Advance! And then you always have like a corridor that just goes straight to the end. Look at this precious child. I propose we call him Raffaello. Collected the knight's memories. Obtaining a job memory to gain the ability to change its corresponding job. Changing jobs will affect Chocobo's appearance, status, and abilities. You can change jobs by examining change crystals in dungeons. Yeah, but I need to keep freelancer for a while. Don't be sad, little baby.
Chocobo! Chocobo!
Hello, kiddo. You love me.
There is only one thing, one rule that must absolutely be followed, and that is to forget. When you forget, conflict, anger, sadness, everything's wiped clean away. But when you remember things, it only brings disaster. And as mayor, inviting disaster is unacceptable. Yes, oblivion is a virtue. My name is Gale, and I am this town's mayor.
What's going on? Everything's turned white! Chocobo! Baby! Oh, thank goodness you're alright! Thanks, Chocobo. You're a lifesaver. Huh? That's my name.
Right, I remember now. Miss Baby, his name is Raffaello.
Mayor Gale?
Yes, yes indeed. I've remembered something I'd forgotten.
But the baby only just appeared from the egg. Why would you have a memory of that? Chocobo!
Now that you mention it, perhaps it is a little odd. Nevertheless, I'm sure that...
Wait, that's it! If Mayor Gale can remember something by being around the baby, maybe Sid will regain his memories too! Chocobo! Raffaello! Let's get back to the farm!
Okay.
I mean, it's very useful for me playing RPGs with voice acting in, because it basically means I don't have to do anything. I can just let the characters talk. It's fantastic. Why did I remember that? It's not good. A clock tower. Can't go in there. Oh, you can press B to run around as well. Very quick. That's enough. Go home. Whoa, slow down. This way's too dangerous. Oh, I've remembered something else. Something important. I've left the storage facility locked this whole time. There we go. Now the storage facility is back in business. Yes, Deet, is something the matter? You bet there is, Mayor Gale. You aren't supposed to come in until everyone forgets stuff again. I'm trying to get everyone to forget about my tab, see? Oh, Deet, some things never change. Anyway, I'm sure Bravo with the storage hasn't forgotten, so I should take care of that. Oh man, now how am I going to pay this month's bills? Ah, jeez. Storage.
Yo, Chocobo.
Hey, Chocobo, did you hear they opened up the storage? Man, I was really hoping we could all forget my tab. Hello, lads.
Hello, Chocobo.
Hello. I managed the storage where you can leave Gillen items for safekeeping. Now, there's nothing wrong with guys or greens. We're really getting into fish these days. If you haven't touched anything exciting, bring it to me, would you? Anyhow, we ought to get down to business. Shall I hold on to anything for you? You can put items in Gillen's storage. When Chocobo reaches 0 HP and collapses, he will lose the Gillen and equipped items he's carrying. However, he won't lose anything in storage, so just leave valuables there for safekeeping. I would like to deposit all of my money. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi there. Thank you for your custom. They call me Noiru, and I'm a travelling merchant. Find any trinkets on your dungeon crawls, and I'll give you a pretty penny for them. Of course, I've plenty of wares myself, Adore. So what are you buying? Ooh, books. I mean, I'll sell this old shit that I'm not going to use ever again. You're damn right. Give us some money. Thank you kindly. Anytime, friend, anytime. I wonder if those books mean that like a black mage could use the spells forever, or if it's like a one-time use for any class, like even if you're a pleb and don't know how to use magic. Well, let's go speak to Sharma again. Ooh, you received a letter. Chocobo obtained Mayor Gale's letter. Dearest Chocobo, I've just been enjoying the fine weather of late, and now I have a favour I wish to ask. It's about how I remembered that thing I should not have. Please forget it happened. After all, as I always say, oblivion is bliss. That's going to be a negatory on that one, I'm afraid. And it's all true, Aunt Stella, can you believe it? Of course, dear, I believe what you've told me, though it's still pretty incredible. Stella? My word, is that my name already? Stella, ha ha! Oh, I simply melt whenever I see a baby's adorable smile. Auntie, do you think Raffaello and Chocobo can work together to help Sid get better? There's only one way to find out for certain. Da, da! Ugh, come on, Sid, think. Too much thinking. No, stop, don't force yourself. This isn't working at all. Can't you two do anything? Where? I'm going in. He went back inside. Go get him back, Chocobo. Alright.
I guess. Oh, Hunter's Chance. Good song. I'm coming, buddy. Some of Chocobo's talent bands and certain abilities possess elemental properties. There are 8 elements in total, and they interact with each other as follows. Fire beats ice, beats wind, beats earth, beats lightning, beats water, beats fire. Makes sense. Light and dark are interchangeable. Some enemies possess resistances or weaknesses to certain elements. Attacking with the enemy's weak element increases the damage dealt. Attacking with the enemy's resisted element reduces the damage dealt. Learn to gauge an enemy's weakness or resistance based on how the elements interact. Usually it's pretty self-explanatory. Hello?
The amazing Dungeon Hero Chocobo! Get ready for today's whispery transmission. It's advice time!
At the beginning of a dungeon, you can use a change crystal to change your job, Chocobo. If you make the most of your abilities, dungeon will be a snap. There's a million and one different types of abilities. Special attack abilities can crush your foes. No, I'm going to stick to Freelancer, please. Thank you. While the dungeons are easy and not going to murder me. An airship. Look, a boat that flies through the sky. How cool. Someday I'm going to fly too. That's a hunger replenishment, I think. Back off. You're dead. Have a jeweled collar. No. It doesn't do anything for me, but I'll take it. It's a trinket you can equip. Ow. That hurt. Extremely rude. I'm pretty sure you can't attack through corners, I'm just realising. A blind book. 2 uses. It's a ghost. I got some stinky greens. Now, the thing about stinky and, you know, there's various different descriptors and they're random. You don't know what they're for or what they do until you use them. Sometimes you can get like a weird liquid. Did you go looking for Grandma or Grandpa? You'll come back, won't you? And then you can chuck it at enemies and see what it does. But this time I've got like an ether, so it just tells me straight up. If you don't know what it is, it'll be like funky liquid or strange liquid or smelly liquid or whatever. Oh, that was a bust. It's fine. Uh-oh. Come on, steal back. Don't be rude. Back off. Thank you. More potions for me. Keep getting hit by 2 tile attacks. Thank you. Hey! He's got nowhere to go. I should be fine unless he crits me. There. My HP's running low, but I'm not scared. Just gotta take my time and move a bit slower. There we go. Hey! Fuck off, mister. That's why I'm not scared. I knew I'd be getting a level up at some point. I want to fight everything. Job level up, yay! I think it just means like my Chocobo kick and stuff is better. I might even learn a new move. Tower in the Sands, is that where you are? Yeah, I got a Chocobo drop. I can show you what it looks like now. So that was a Mandragora, or just a Mandra. So really Chocobo drop is like, you screwed up. so now you can have a move to help you get out of this screwing up. You shouldn't really use it, because you shouldn't need to use it. Oops. Sneaky. Outplayed. Yeah, a lot of these enemies also have special moves, so... Can't carry leather saddle. What have I got that means I can't carry anything? I'll eat these stinky greens, why not? Okay, so it was food, but it poisoned me for the privilege. Ow. Boom. Ghost. Can't take polishing cream. Sugar potion. That heals 60. Okay, that was a bit too much. What does the polishing cream do? Salve that strengthens equipment. Cannot be set as a shortcut. Well. Let's make our leather saddle 1 even better. Is it level saddle 2 now? Yes, it is. I wonder if that's permanent or temporary. If permanent, that's pretty good. I'll make my weapons a little bit more powerful. You can go way more. +6 is the max, so you can have +6 and just absolutely murder everything. Which is the hope. There's enough timeless power there to make an airship fly, right? Oh dear. It's a vulture. That's scary. Cannot carry teleport wings or stinky greens. So this is the problem. You get a lot of shit, and then you have to like throw it away because it's no good. I throw that away. Teleport greens no good. Stinky greens always do the same thing, so you know it's going to poison you before you do it. But I still do it anyway because fuck it. I need the space, and the food's still nice. Even if it does hurt. All you gotta do is level up, and then it goes away again. Hey. See how when he was asleep I did more damage? That's true too. Did the bejeweled colour. I don't think they actually do anything, I think they're just to sell. As far as I know, I might be completely wrong. Come on, there you go. Yay! Leather talents +2, you say? Alright. Get out of here. Put them on. They're not even, cursed. If they were cursed, it would come on and like, the name would be purple. And it's not necessarily that they're definitely cursed, it's just that there's a chance that they are. Hello, Ghost. Don't need any more stinky greens. Seems like there's a lot more dungeon over in the other direction. Hey! Don't miss. Oh boy. That was a good attack. Soon I'll be able to get vultures. There's a lot of items that I can't take with me, but that's fine. I need to get more bag space. I don't even know if you can. I think you can. I'll take any buddy or job points they want to give me, to be honest. Onward. Mama, let me come too. I want to help you find Grandpa's dream. last floor. I thought it was before the boss. And already you can see the areas are not massive, but they're not small either. Later on in the game, they get very, very big. Warp wings, don't want that. Has to leave the dungeon entirely, I believe. Or maybe walk to the stairs of the dungeon. Took a load of unnecessary damage. Okay. Cost. Be gone. Now we're going to use a drop because we've got ourselves in a bad situation. Good. Okay. So Rusty Saddle -1, that's like real bad. Trash tier. Alright. See ya. Okay. On to the boss. What's the matter with you, buddy? You all alone too? Just gonna have to give him the business. I've got a few potions, so in case I start getting murdered, I can do things. Oh god, I'm asleep. There we go. You're dead. Thanks for the level. Just a +1. Psh. Coward. It's like not even good. Hey buddy, looks like we finally found what we've been searching for. Hello.
The amazing Dungeon Hero Excalibur! Get ready for today's Whisperweed transmission. It's advice time!
Seen any purple items? Purple means they're unidentified and you don't know what they are, Kupo. Use appraisal glasses on your unknown items to know what you're dealing with. Well, I didn't find any, so... I was quite lucky. Everything I knew what it was. Hello, mate. Found you again.
The tower in the sands. That's the last place anyone ever saw my grandfather. The mystery of the airship right within my grasp. The trail of clues all ended here. But this was my grandfather's dream, and my father's after that. I'll never give up. The whole reason I became a treasure hunter was to find it, to find them. That's right. My name is Sid, the great treasure hunter Sid.
Oh, of course, I remember now. We were going after the timeless power and ended up at the tower in the sands. Whatever happened to us must have happened to Irma and Volg too. We should look for them. But man, it sure feels good to remember things again. I'm just glad it worked. Make sure you thank Chocobo and Raffaello, okay? Stella, Sherma, Chocobo, thanks a bunch. And this kiddo is Raffaello, huh? Thanks to you too. Dada! It's getting late. How about we all turn in? Sid can stay in my bed. What? Stella! Okay, good night. Good night. Now you can bring Sid along as your buddy.
Ring out, Bell of Oblivion! Ring out!
Chapter 2. Fires quenched, memories rekindled.
Stella, we're not just looking for the timeless power. I'm also searching for word of my grandfather, Glenn. Is there any place in town where I could find clues to either of their whereabouts?
I don't know that much about the town, to be honest. Why don't you try asking Mayor Gale? I haven't been to Lost Time proper in forever and a day, but maybe you'll find something in the residential district?
All right, I'll go check it out right away. I appreciate the tip, Stella.
I'm glad to see Sid with a little pep in his step.
Yeah! Chocobo! Aunt Stella! We've got trouble. Raffaello's gone! Yippee!
He can barely crawl. He can't have gotten very far.
I'll go search in town.
All right. Be careful. I'll check here around the farm. Chocobo, would you help me look?
Yeah!
Thanks. All right, let's get going.
Alright, well, that's a good place to stop for now, so I'll see you guys next time when we go and find Raffaello. Goodbye.